on the track.
Welcome back to Glocks and More. Here we are with another motherfucking banger. So today we're gonna be doing an unboxing on my mom's FMK, and she actually bought this backpack from the store that she went and bought her FMK from. And I was like, how you got the FMK and the Glock backpack? You know what I mean? But we just gonna get straight into it. She basically went to the gun store to go look for I think a Glock 19, and the store guy was basically telling her that it was pretty hard for them to come across Glock 19s right now, or they didn't have any in stock, or some other little stuff that they were saying. And they was basically explaining to her that the FMK is close to the Glock 19. It's lighter and it's less recoil, they were saying, and stuff like that. But I went ahead and looked up some reviews online on I think it's called Shooter Logs or something like that, or Gun Shooter Logs or something like that. But here is my mom's FMK 9mm, and it's clear. There's nothing in there. Haven't took it to the range or anything like that yet. It's clear. Nothing's in there. But one thing I can say, this thing is like super greasy. Like, you can see the grease in there. And I noticed that when I first took it out the box, and I was like, well, it's greasy, so that means it's a jammer. Well, no, I ain't gonna say it's a jammer, but basically some of the reviews are saying that it's a jammer. And before I go into this some more, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some of these reviews that I have looked up on the shooter's log thing. So I'm gonna put these reviews in there. I'm having some technical difficulties, stick with me. So yeah, hold on, let me go here. Hold on one second. Let's go. I don't know why this thing is doing all of this. Okay, so excuse me, how rude. Okay, so here is the first review. It says, this FMK 9C1 G2 9mm 14 round magazine pistol is really not bad. Sometimes get jammed, but that happens with any expensive pistol. And then we have another one here that says I purchased the FMK 9C1 G2 for $289 specifically because of bad reviews on how unreliable it is. So I wanted to work on it and see how it would work out, because they were saying it was like a G19, and I don't have any problems with my G19. He said, to my surprise, I have yet experienced any after 5 trips to the range 1,000 rounds later. So I guess he took this to the range and put 1,000 rounds through it, and he hasn't had any problems with it. Then we have another guy here who says that the pistol will jam if you use cheap ammo during the first 500 rounds. It hates white box with a passion. Use good rounds to fire perfect. I think because of this stuff, the side spring, because of the experience, I was very frustrated with this until I paid for a little more expensive rounds. So basically, it's mixed emotions out there. Some guy said he put 1,000 rounds through it. He thinks that it's a operation or manufacturer problem with these things. And yeah, I don't really know what to say because I haven't took it to the range, or my mom hasn't took it to the range yet to even test it out to see what it does, if it works, if it shoots, if it jams, if it will feed or anything like that. But basically, this is the FMK 9mm, and it came with 2 magazines. On that one it said 14, but on these magazines here are only 10 rounds. Both magazines are 10 rounds. And here's the price tag that she paid. She paid you can see that, $345. And it came with more gun oil and a extra pair of sights for the top. And it came with a sticker, and that's about it. But the thing that I was looking at, because they were trying to compare it to Glock, the only thing that's similar to a Glock is the sights. The sights are like the only thing that's similar. Let me get that around for you guys. That's similar to a Glock. There's nothing really else that compares this to a Glock besides the sights. And I feel the way that they made the top slide a little, very little bit, which you guys will have to catch on the next video, because I'm gonna do a this FMK against my Glock 23 just to compare and show you guys that these things have no type of comparisons. And they even tried to steal the little how you break it down, just like on Glock. But for what the pistol is, I guess it's alright for looks. For a female, especially for a female, it's pretty good for looks. This is, like I said before, it's empty. There's nothing in there. But like I said before, this is specifically a female gun, if anything. If you really wanted to do something special and get you something, you would go and just get the real Glock instead of going through and getting something that's close to it. But the guy damn near convinced my mom that this was good enough and it was just the same as Glock and all of that. One thing I can say that I do like about it is the grip right here, how it fits in your hand and your fingers, all of this right here. Like I like that. It got like a little grip right here. And the thing that I don't like, because I went like this, you see how far back I pulled that thing? Look. This is right here. I'm about to start pulling. Now I'm at the wall. And that's a shot. That's terrible compared to Glock. Like, I'm at the wall, shot. Like, that's terrible. But yeah, this is the unboxing of the FMK. And you'll have to stay tuned for the next video of the FMK versus the Glock 23, just to compare it and see what's the difference. I don't really know too much. I can't go into details. I haven't took it to the range, but we're going to get that handled very soon. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for tuning in. Another video with Glocks and more.
Trash.